lots of different things that you'll need to remember to take with you on a Sportive event to cover all eventualities either before or during the event itself. Some things are very easy to remember, like your bike, unless you want to do a very long run, whilst other things are much harder to remember to take. So here's our checklist on what to take with you on a Sportive event.
Cycling shoes. You can borrow most things if you forget them, but cycling shoes are very personal in terms of fit, type of cleat and cleat placement, so it should be the first thing that you check you've got in your kit bag. Tools and spares to take with you on the bike. Spare inner tubes. If you're lucky, you will get through your Sportive without a puncture, but you'll need to take spare tubes just in case. 2 is really the minimum for anything over 50 miles and 3 for anything approaching 100 miles. Tyre levers. With some rim tyre combinations, you'll be able to remove the tyre by hand, but that's rare, and it's going to be much easier to do it with tyre levers. Patches. Worst case scenario, you get 3 punctures and run out of tubes. This is when patches come in handy. There are some good self-adhesive ones on the market today, which make the job a lot easier. Pump. It doesn't matter how many spare inner tubes or patches you've got if you don't have a pump to inflate your tyre. Again, there are some very good mini pumps on the market now that will comfortably fit into your pocket or attach to your frame. Multi-tool. Some multi-tools will have a chain tool incorporated. At a minimum though, it should have a range of Allen key sizes plus screwdriver heads. Saddlebag. With careful packing, you should be able to get most of your spares and tools into a saddlebag. This will free up precious room in your jersey pockets for spare clothing and food. Chain lube. Something always handy to have in your car in case you forgot to lube your chain after the last time you rode or washed your bike. Bib shorts. Take some that you've used before. Don't wear new shorts for the first time on a long Sportive, because if they don't fit properly, you're going to regret it. Socks. Socks are always a good idea if you want to be A, comfortable, and B, not look like a triathlete. Jersey. A proper cycling jersey with 3 rear pockets is a must on Sportives. The thickness and length of the sleeves will depend on the weather. Base layer. A base layer is a good idea on all but the hottest days. A good one will help regulate body temperature, transfer moisture away from the skin, and keep you warm. Rain jacket. Again, modern rain jackets are so light and compact that we tend to stuff one in our pocket even on days when it looks like there's no chance of rain. Gloves. Some riders don't wear gloves, but for the majority of us, they will make our ride more comfortable and prevent blisters. Long-fingered thermal gloves are a good idea if it's cold. There isn't much that's more unpleasant than having cold hands. Sunglasses. Even if they aren't shades per se, some kind of eye protection is great to do just that. Protect your eyes from anything flicked up by other riders. Nutrition. Bidons or water bottles. Proper hydration during a ride is another essential. We always carry 2 large bidons out with us on long rides. Check before the event what the situation is going to be regarding feed zones. If it seems that there aren't any, then consider putting a 3rd bottle in your pocket, especially if you're riding in hot conditions. Fruit bars, bananas, gels or cheese sandwiches, Mars bars, or whatever works for you. The human body can absorb roughly 70 grams of carbohydrates per hour, so there is no point in overeating. But if you don't eat enough, then you'll bonk, and that is both unpleasant and potentially dangerous. Other important items to take with you. Cash, a debit or credit card, an ID with address and emergency contact details, plus blood group and any other medical conditions. Mobile phone. Keep this wrapped up to avoid moisture penetrating in. Organiser's telephone number. If the organisers gave you an emergency number, then program it into your phone before you start the event.
And for more Ridesmart videos, click just up here. And for more riding and Sportive advice, click just down here. And to subscribe to GCN, click on me.